What's poppin', y'all, and welcome back to another episode of Fletcher the Fisherman. And today I'm out here in Charlotte, North Carolina, away from the honey hole, doing a little suburban bass fishing, a little bit different than what I normally do on this channel. I'm gonna be fishing from the bank instead of the twin troller. But I was actually out here like a week ago, and I had some really good luck. I caught a bunch of fish, nothing of huge size, and I really haven't caught that many big fish out of here. I think the biggest one was like 6, and that was like a one-off occasion, some 3s, some 4s, and a 5 or 2, but it is a good pond as far as numbers go. But I was out here, caught a bunch on a lipless crank, but I unfortunately had the wrong settings on my GoPro, so I had to scrap it. So I'm back out here today, and I brought a second bait with me. One of the crowd favorites, a little Whopper Plopper, a Whopper Plopper 75 to be exact. And of course, there we go, back over here, the tried and true KVD lipless crank. And we should, okay, my camera's not cooperating, but we're gonna get after these fish right now, so let's go get them. And we are kicking it off with the Whopper Plopper 75 today in black. And the reason I'm using that today is because it is bright and sunny outside, and that dark black silhouette on top of the water really creates a nice shadow for these fish to come up and strike it. And I have way more luck on black and dark colors in general when it's nice and sunny outside, and I pretty much will only throw them as long as I have the option to. And so that is just kind of my 2 cents on why I'm throwing this Whopper Plopper in black today, but hopefully we get some luck on it. The fish in here are usually pretty aggressive, and we just kind of figured out where they are. It's not super windy, and it is the middle of the day, so the bite might be a little slow to get started, but I think we'll figure them out. And I usually have some luck down the sides of these banks, these boards, and then these rocks to my left. So I'm gonna start casting these around and see what we can get going. If we're not having any luck on these, probably gonna switch over to the crank or the lipless crankbait, and I'm sure we'll probably get struck on that quite a bit. I mean, it's pretty much a bass slaying machine in this pond. So, but I do want to get after that topwater bite for y'all. I know y'all like topwater strikes, and I know y'all love Whopper Ploppers, so that's what we're going for first. Oh, there we go. Fish on, fish on. No, we lost him. No. That was a nice little 2-pounder too. Dang. He came up and crushed that Whopper Plopper though, so that's a good sign. It's only been about 5 minutes and I already got a nice little strike. I was not prepared for that. I was thinking about something in my head, and it was honestly had my head turned away when that fish struck, but oh, dang. And my drag is super loose. That was probably the main cause of losing that fish right there. Probably should have checked that. So when I come to a pond, my first plan of action fishing from the bank is trying to figure out where these fish are kind of stacked up and concentrated at. I mean, there's always going to be some fish on the bank in a pond, like that's pretty much a guaranteed. But I really try to find out where the heaviest density is of fish, and what I'll do is I'll just stand in one spot and I will start fan casting. So what that means is I cast closest to the bank, and then I'll move over 15, 20 feet, cast again, move over another 15, 20 feet and cast again. And if I start noticing that I'm catching fish in a certain distance from the bank or a certain area of the pond, that's where I try to start to key in on. And I usually can find a pattern relatively quickly doing that as long as I'm actually catching fish. So we're gonna see how that goes today. That fish hit up close to the bank, and we're gonna see if that's just a one-off thing, but we should key in on these fish pretty quickly today. Give me like 30, 45 minutes, and we're gonna start catching them. There we go. That fish came back, same spot. There we go. I don't know if it's the same fish, but we got him in the boat on the, or not the boat, the bank. We got him on the bank. Good first little fish on the Whopper Plopper 75. And here we go, first good little fish right here. Solid, probably, I don't know, I want to say like 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds, something around there. But he came up and crushed this little Whopper Plopper right here. And sometimes you get lucky. They come back to the exact same spot a few moments later and crush it. I actually think this is a different fish than that first one. First one looked like it was quite a bit bigger than this one, but I will take this as a start. Let's get going, and hopefully this Whopper Plopper bite continues. It's only been like 10 minutes, 2 fish. So, hey, let's keep going. Let's let this pretty girl go. So one of the first things I've noticed so far is both of those fish have bit this thing when I started to slow it down a little bit. Sometimes they want it faster, sometimes they want it slower, but so far both of those came on casts where I had slowed it down a good bit and just was doing just little baby taps of my rod tip just to give that thing a little bit more action, and I've got smacked on both of those. So we're gonna go with that for a little bit and see if that continues to be a trend. Just trying to key in on these fish as well as we can. There's a bass right here. Hopefully he goes for it. I see him. Oh, just not interested. Swam right by it. We're gonna try to put it like more in his face, see if we can piss him off. Oh yeah. We're going right over this sucker with this. Oh no! No, I missed him! No! He went for it! Dang it! Well, it's been a minute and I've had no more luck on that Whopper Plopper, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to this lipless crank and see if we can get some more fish over here to show y'all on the bank and whatnot. So hopefully we're gonna get one in just a second. This is usually a hot spot and I didn't have any luck with the Whopper Plopper, so we're gonna throw this around and see if we can't get a change of pace here. I wonder if this turtle likes Tackle Warehouse gift card codes as much as y'all. I guess not. So, if you're new to the channel and you want to know what that's all about, basically every single week I give away a $20 Tackle Warehouse gift card code, and the best way to win that is 1, be subscribed, and 2, have bell notifications on, because it's on a first come, first served basis. I'm going to be posting that code in a random video, not every single one, but a random one, and whoever comes across it first wins it. And they just, as long as they type it in first. So 1, when you're subscribed and you have bell notifications on, oh, there we go. Fish on, fish on. Hold on, let me get this fish in here. I'll finish talking about it. And he is a jumper. Get on in here, pal. On the lipless crank. Nice change of pace. Get him in the boat, or God, I keep saying boat, get him on the bank. And here we go. Better fish too, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. And there he is. He's a little bit dirty, but he looks good. Solid little 2-pounder. But what I was getting at is, if you're subscribed and have bell notifications on, you're gonna get notified right when a video is posted, so you have the best chance of clicking on it first and finding that code. So if you're interested, make sure you subscribe and turn those bell notifications on. But let's go ahead and get this pretty girl back in the water. Great little fish. She's starting to squirm, so let's get her back in. She's anxious. Bye. How's it going? If you want to.
Do you think you're gonna ever get up to T-Series?
To T-Series? I don't think I'll ever catch T-Series making fishing videos. But you know what? I can dream of 100,000 or 100 million subscribers.
Yeah, you can.
Are y'all team T-Series or PewDiePie? PewDiePie?
It took me 5 hours to dislike every single video that T-Series ever made.
You disliked.
Video they ever made.
How many videos does T-Series have?
290.
And you disliked every single one of them?
Oh my god. That means you got a review on every one of them. Or did you pause?
God, you were the 9-year-old army is strong. All right, guys, I'm gonna get back to filming my videos. Nice talking to y'all, though. Now, I will say, if a Whopper Plopper were ever to plop, it would not plop in this tree. I can tell you that. But where it would plop is right under this tree. Let's see it happen. Well, I guess I was wrong. That's unfortunate. Yep. Oh, no! No! I knew there had to be a fish up underneath this tree. I came from the other side and he was hanging out in this brush. Gosh, that sucks. Well, it's 2 missed fish on the Whopper Plopper, or 3 missed fish, something like that. Ah, dang it. There we go, fish on, fish on, fish on. There we go, on the Whopper Plopper. Yes, finally. We've been in a drought, ladies and gentlemen. This feels probably like the best fish yet. He's got quite some pull to him. Oh yes, this is a really good fish. This is a really good fish, guys. This is a really good fish. Stay down, stay down, stay down. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, let's go, let's go. What a freaking stud. What a freaking stud. Let's go. That is a nice fish. How about that, guys? Look at that fish. That is a beast. Woo! That hypes me up here in Charlotte, not even in the honey hole, and we're catching studs. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go throw this puppy on the scale real quick and see what she reads. Give me just a second. 418. 418. Right there for y'all. That hypes me up. Let's go. Let's go. One last look at this stud right here. Just an absolute beast. She's gorgeous. This is exactly what I needed to get going. I was having a tough day. I'm gonna be honest, this is the first fish in quite a while. So we're gonna go ahead and get this girl back in the water, make sure she stays nice and healthy. And here she goes. Let her swim on in just a second and give her a second to revive. She's got some nice shoulders on her. She's a brute. There she goes. Swims off like a champ. And in light of that beast we just caught, I'm gonna go ahead and do the picture and comment of the day. And special shout out to the man in this pic, Landon. He's a great subscriber, talks to me a lot over on DMs, and he actually caught this beast of a fish, 5 pounds, 12 ounces to be exact, on a frog that he bought with a gift card that he won in one of my videos. So that is freaking awesome, man. I'm so stoked for you, especially considering that you got that bait with the gift card that you won for my video. That makes me super happy. I love to see that. But in light of his fish and in light of my fish, the question of the day for y'all is going to be, what is the biggest bass y'all have caught so far this year? Let me know down in the comment section below. And if y'all haven't yet, go ahead and head over to my Instagram and DM me some pictures of some stud fish y'all caught. It doesn't have to even be a big fish, just anything. I like to see what y'all are catching, like talking to y'all. So go ahead and do that. Anyways, great catch, Landon, and let's keep it going. Well, after that fish, I did not have much luck, and I've officially ran out of time to fish this little pond today, but hopefully y'all enjoyed today's video, and if you did, drop a like for me and subscribe, and as always, bassing is passion. Peace out.